Tomazzi Entertainment.
Uh, little nippy out here. A little nippy. Anyway, we're here to we're here to review Thor Ragnarok. Is it called
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok? That's a pretty weird name. But anyway,
It's part of. Never mind this.
I have no idea. But I'm gonna go right off the bat and say I like this movie. It was funny. It had lots of action. It was very colorful. And honestly, I really like that interaction between Thor and his brother. I like them like hanging with each other. It's cool. It's funny.
Hello. Hi.
I'll give it that.
Yeah. What do you think?
Honestly, I really like the special guest that they got, or even the cast this time. Jeff Goldblum was awesome. He did a great performance.
Insanely awesome.
And of course, then you got Stan Lee as in every single movie. I just thought it was funny how him and Stan Lee or Thor and Stan Lee were having that
Back and
conversation. Just like, don't cut my hair.
It's like, don't cut my hair, and then he starts screaming. Actually, there's a couple of parts where Thor just screams like a little girl, and it's hilarious. Normally, I think it's corny, but he does a good job acting corny. I don't know. It's just, this movie is kind of corny, but it's still a good movie.
And also then the cameo with Doctor Strange as what's his name again? I keep on forgetting it.
That guy from Doctor Strange.
What's his name?
I know. It feels like I should know that too.
I gotta look it up.
Yeah, you look it up. Well, I
gotta
just
look
think.
it up.
What is his name?
No. No. Benedict Cumberbatch. That's it.
That's it. Benedict Cumberbatch. Okay.
Well, why did we forget his name?
I have
I'm
no
just
idea.
like,
Cumberbatch. It sounds like a
I
fucking
think the
porn
cold's
name.
affecting our names or
It
our
could
brains.
be. It could be. But yeah, he does a cameo in the movie. It's funny. It's really small, but it's good.
Oh yeah.
You know? I also like the fact that there's only 2 Avengers. You know, they don't overshadow the movie with 15 people you have to follow.
That's true.
There's only Thor.
But they did overshadow it a little bit by putting in some sub.
Yeah, but you don't really focus much on them. Besides the brother, the Hulk, and Thor, that's what this movie's really about.
Loki, Thor, Hulk.
Yeah.
Loki.
Yeah. Loki, yeah.
And
But-
also Odin as well. But they didn't
Such a
put him
small
in
part.
they didn't put him in as much as some of the other ones. He was more of wanting to die off of this.
Yeah, it
this
feels like they want to
franchise.
kill him off. Let's be realistic. He's getting pretty old, and they don't want to Carrie Fisher the situation, right? So I'm sure the kill him off was also the idea, the intent. But I really like the planet that they land on, or crash on, or stolen on, or whatever. That they basically are forced into this combat. You know, Thor and the Hulk.
We know each other. He's a friend from work. Oh, come.
That planet is awesome, and it's run by Jeff Goldblum, which does an awesome job. Hilarious in the movie.
We got to go back. First things first, the sound quality, awesome. They had a good track going with it as well.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just like, I don't know if they couldn't find a better song because they played the same song twice.
I like that song.
I know it's a good song, but they didn't really have to play back to back.
I don't know. I feel like that should be Thor's theme song. Like it really fit well, like, especially with what's going on on the screen. And you're right. I noticed that during the credits, that was actually done by Lucasfilms. Did the sound for that LucasArts?
Oh,
whatever.
I didn't.
Yeah, I know
catch
it's really small, surprisingly, but it's done by Lucas,
Wow.
which is now owned by Disney. Which that's not that great.
The digital accident scenes. We'll go more of the Hulk on this. Honestly, I loved it.
Yeah.
It's because I loved him fighting just with like his bare fist. Even it's always good to see Hulk like that.
Yeah.
But it's just in the Avengers ones, I didn't really see too much of him actually duking it out with somebody, like really like duking it out. Just it's more like smash, smash, smash,
Move
done.
to another Avenger. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like this actually showed good, solid combat throughout everybody.
Oh yeah.
Thor just bashing people with his lightning, and his hands of lightning too. Like that
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah, it's like he finally reached his potential of what he can become. And I really like the fight scenes between Thor and the Hulk because they do kind of slow things down a little bit, so you can see how Thor would have an advantage over the Hulk, which is surprising. You think, oh, there's no way, right? But yeah, even at the beginning of the theater, there was that time play, and they asked a question, oh, who would beat who? And I put, oh, Hulk would beat Thor, no problem. Are you joking? And I was wrong. Yeah, and also I like the Hulk because the Hulk actually talks a little bit in this movie too.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
you have conversations with him, which is really
but
cool.
Still,
Hulk like fire, Thor like water.
Oh, kind of both like fire.
But Hulk like raging fire, Thor like smoldering fire.
But I like this movie a lot, so I'm going to rate this movie an 8 out of 10. I thought it was really funny. I was surprised how much I liked it.
Why'd you put it down so low? What did you find disapproving of it?
Well, the fact that it's too funny. It's too childish. Like, the kids behind us were having a ball, like, literally going, la, 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 kicking seats and all this stupid shit. Like, it's not designed for my age. It is not. But just because I have a kind of a kid kind of heart, I actually thought it was entertaining. But realistic, this is designed for children. Like 5-year-olds, like at best.
Yeah.
And that doesn't sit well with me. I don't like that. I like Deadpool type movies, violent movies, gory movies. But this still was an awesome movie, you know? So I'm going to give it an 8.
I'm honestly just going to give it an 8.5 because, like, I can understand they wanted to destroy the planet and everything, die it down. But honestly, I felt like some of the actors just didn't get enough shine in the movie.
Like who?
Like some of the sub-actors. Like all of a sudden, she comes through the portal, she kills off 2 or 3 guys right off the bat, and like, here, you are my now personal guard. And then, pretty much, of course, there was that guy from the Dark World who comes back, and like the seer, the guy who was in the sea. Yeah, that guy. Apparently, yeah, he comes back, and he's still alive. But some of the other Asgardian knights, like they're dead. Like, really. I just didn't see any shine to them. Like, there's one guy who actually just stands at the gate and holds it open or closes it, and he died right away.
Yeah. He kind of looked like he was belonged more in Lord of the Rings than that movie, to be honest. Because the way he was dressed, man, with the long hair and the kind of fat, like, looking dude. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I think this movie is better that it doesn't shine on this. Like, 'cause that's what I hate about the Avengers movie, is because everybody needs their own screen time, and they're all big actors. It takes too much away from the parts that really need to be with the main actors.
Yeah, I guess I just felt that this was going to actually be a little bit more of Avengers type of feel to it.
Yeah.
Maybe because they threw in Hulk and Thor. Maybe because it felt like that. But anyways, yeah, that's my rating. It's fucking cold.
It is cold, and I'm out of here.